Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel. Today is also we are going to discuss TET February 2020 category 3 physical science questions and their answers. The first question is 100 ml of 0.2 mole H2SO4 solution is mixed with 100 ml of 0.2 ml 0.2 mole NaOH solution in a beaker. The normality of the resulting mixture will be 0.1 normal. Which of the following compound contributes significantly to global warming? The gas is N2O. A wire of resistance 10 ohm is stretched to twice its original length. The new resistance of the wire will be 40 ohm. Which gas is used by the deep sea divers is in diving cylinders? Oxygen, nitrogen, helium. 40 kg water at 10 degrees Celsius is mixed with 10 kg of water at 60 degrees Celsius. The resulting temperature will be 20 degrees Celsius. The percentage rise in temperature required to expand hydrogen gas by 30 at constant pressure is 30% at constant pressure is 30%. Then the next question is absolute alcohol is prepared from rectified spirit by employing azeotropic distillation. Which of the following type of chromatography involves the movement of mobile phase through a stationary phase by capillary action? Thin layer chromatography. If N1 and N2 are the number of turns of coil in primary and secondary of a transformer, respectively, a DC supply of 6 volt in the primary coil will induce volt in the secondary. 0 volt. Which among the following source of light is most efficient? LED lamp. Which of the following ion is colorless when present in aqueous solution? Scandium 3+. The reason of this is scandium has 3d1 electron, then scandium 3+, after giving 1 electron and 2 electron of s orbital, then there is no electron in the d orbital, that is why it is colorless. Then an aqueous solution of sodium acetate is dash in nature, basic. If the kinetic energy of a bullet of mass 20 gram is fired from a gun of mass 1 kilogram is 100 joule, the recoil velocity of the gun will be -2 meter per second. The energy of an electron in the second Bohr orbit of hydrogen atom is minus Kelvin. The energy of the electron in the Bohr first orbit is -4 Kelvin. The most electronegative atom according to Pauling scale of electronegativity is oxygen. An electronic balance is in free fall along with an object of mass 10 kg placed over it. The balance will show the mass as 0 kg. Total internal reflection happens only when light travels from denser medium to rarer medium. The photoelectric effect, the kinetic energy of the ejected electrons is directly proportional to frequency of light. Which of the following is a micronutrient for the growth of plants? Zinc. The gravitational force experienced by a mass m in Earth is F. What is the force experienced by the same mass in another planet with double the diameter and 4 times the mass as that of the Earth? That is F. A charge of 4 coulombs is moved from a point having potential 9 volt to another point having a potential 10 volt. The work done in moving the charge will be 4 joule. In the extraction of iron, the major reaction occurring in the lower part of the blast furnace is FeO to Fe. The electrolyte which is most effective in coagulating negatively charged raised to S3 Sol is L2SO4 thrice. On heating a liquid sample, surface tension and viscosity decreases. Both surface tension and viscosity are decreased. Ortho and para-hydrogen differ in nature of proton spins. Identify the substance whose resistance decrease with increase in temperature. Silicon. What is the range of wavelength of audible sound if the velocity of sound is 340 meter per second, 17 millimeter to 17 meter? Pascal's law is applicable to incompressible fluids. The substance which align perpendicular to a uniform magnetic field when suspended freely is diamagnetic. The allotrope of carbon which forms the basic structural unit of nanotubes is graphene. Escape velocity in a planet is directly proportional to square root of mass of the planet. The loudness of sound with 70 dB is louder than sound with 35 dB by a factor of 100. In an experiment to determine the percentage of calcium carbonate in chalk from a limestone quarry, 10 gram of powdered chalk is reacted with excess hydrochloric acid. When the reaction was complete, 1120 centimeter cube of carbon dioxide was obtained at STP. The percentage of CaCO3 in the sample is 50%. Boiling point varies with atmospheric pressure. The method of energy generation in a solar cell is photovoltaic effect. The halide having highest melting point is NaF. When a capillary tube of radius 0.5 mm is immersed in a liquid, the liquid level inside the capillary tube is raised by 4 cm. If another capillary tube of diameter 2 mm is used, what is the height of the liquid level inside the capillary? 20 mm. A compound having molecular formula C6H14 has two tertiary carbons. The IUPAC name of the compound is 2,3-dimethyl butane. The structure of this compound is like this. Then two branches of methyl group in each side. Then you can number it 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally we got two branches after numbering at the position of 2 and 3. That is the name of this compound is 2,3-dimethyl butane. You can check it out by writing the structure of the compound and number of carbons. Easily you can get. Then for an object executing circular motion with uniform angular velocity, direction of linear velocity will always be changing. Platinum dissolves in aqua regia due to the formation of H2PtCl6. Under ideal conditions, what is the maximum height to which a water pump of 2 kilowatt power can rise? If 4 liter water per second needs to be pumped 50 meter. The outer color of primary rainbow is red. A mixture of chloroxylenol and terpeneol is used as antiseptic. When light incident normally on a transparent medium, the angle of reflection and angle of refraction are equal. Mixed metal comprises of lanthanoid metals. Two equal resistors connected in series to a voltage source draw a current I1. When they are connected in parallel to the same source, the current drawn is I2. Then the ratio I2 by I1 is 4. Which among the following fuel has the highest calorific value? LPG. The molar enthalpy of vaporization of water at 1 bar and 100 degrees Celsius is 41 kilojoule per mole. When 1 mole of water is vaporized, the internal energy change will be 37.9 kilojoule per mole. If an observer hears a higher pitch sound than the sound emitted by a source, which of the following statements are true? The option D, 1 and 4 is the correct answer. 1 is observer is moving towards a stationary source of sound. Then 4, source and observer moving towards each other. That is option D is the correct answer. Iron can be protected by coating it with zinc or tin. If the protective coating is broken, iron will corrode faster if coated with tin. Dr. S. Chandrasekhar was an astrophysicist. Which of the following is not a necessary item in the reflections made by a teacher after transacting a lesson? Analysis of the content. Analysis of the content. Which of the following science process skill is associated with distinguishing acids and alkalis by student in the laboratory? Classification. Which is not a characteristic of a good lesson plan, should not correlate with other subjects. The high school curriculum introduces various types of lenses in 8th standard, then introduces the image formation of lenses in the 9th standard and in the 10th standard about the defects of eye and optical instruments. The curricular approach used to is concentric. Which of the following is not an attribute of scientific attitude? Subjectivity. Which of the following is a graphic aid? Chart. The evaluation which is done for giving promotion to students is summative evaluation. Which is the most appropriate way for solving a problem related to half-life period in a constructivist classroom? Teacher supports the student in solving the problem by themselves. Zone of proximal development is the concept of D.L. Vygotsky. The teacher presents positive examples like nutcracker, scissors, and negative examples like knife, blade for teaching the content delivered through the model of teaching, concept attainment model. Professional development can be attained for science teachers by participating in seminars and workshops. While performing titration in the chemistry lab, if a pipette is accidentally broken, each entry is to be made in the stock register for breakables. Inquiry training model Richard Suchman. Advanced organizer model David Ospel. In MC Mark and Jaeger taxonomy, designing devices is included in creativity domain. In constructivist approach, knowledge is constructed by students through learning experiences. The most appropriate chart that can be used for distinguishing exothermic and endothermic reactions is tabular chart. The effective method for transacting the content radioactivity is by using computer assisted method. Which of the following is not learning outcome while transecting the content? Transistors in electronics. Design a circuit for half-wave rectifier using diodes. In the objective type test item, the question part is known as STEM. The most effective experience for the learner in the cone of experiences suggested by Edgar Dale is direct purposeful experiences. Why should I teach? Is a question raised by the teacher during the planning of a lesson. The answer to the question constitutes instructional objective. Vogel's criteria is mean for science textbook. The qualities of a good test are validity and reliability. According to Jean Piaget, the process of tolerating the unfamiliar situation is accommodation. Searching of what is true and correct belongs to critical thinking. When the knowledge of science is used to make modernized agricultural equipments, then the following value of teaching science is satisfied. Utilitarian value. Which one of the following is characteristics of inductive method? Drawing out conclusions. In revised Bloom's taxonomy, the highest order in the organization hierarchy of the cognitive domain is creating. While transacting the content, convection current, teacher suddenly correlates it with the trade winds. It is an example of incidental correlation. Thanks for watching my channel. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.